One West is who raised, son. That's where I came from. That is my A1s. I'm talking day one. Rest of these niggas out here is just fake, son. Look, you can hate, son. You cannot take, son. I've been in every hood out of my state, son. Out in these streets, I'm steady blazing. Looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason. I am the one. This is the Masons. Going so hard that they think I'm an agent. Going so hard that they said I'm a Mason. These are the facts, though. I'm just amazing. There is no other way that I can state them. I earn my spot, it'll never be vacant. These niggas lazy. They got them blazing. They wanna love all these fucking Caucasians. How the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine, go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days, we learned some hard ways. Always, just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed, been through too much. Always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, what you thought shit was. Nigga, it wasn't. Know that I do this a dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keeps coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my fate. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had ache, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had ache, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man that showed me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like a night exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fire, man. In the circle of life, how could I tire, man? I was undesired, had no one, and then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazai. Man, you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful, one day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hate. Luckily I got angels. I'm so thankful. Yes, I'm so thankful. Used to be ashamed, and even before I
still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had ache, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had ache, still kept my faith.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough.
All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that when you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw. Ho, they never deliver. They got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow. I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone. You ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga. You ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga. Play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, you solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorta and I show her. She could never get a police hoe. You a dirt ass, rust that neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spring. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick Loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said, 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga, too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding strap on my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
The city eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, when tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls to you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. You told it in the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child become a man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turned his childhood to a ghost town. Poker stop, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas we bear arms like tarantula. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see profits under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious Chicago. Spirit Asian, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
All right, let's clap it up. Shalom Israel. Yahba Shemal Shabarak, a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shemal Shah to the sisters. I'm precinct officer of 1000 Quran Yala, the ISHBK, under Commander General Yohana, and this is another Wednesday night law class. Now, of course, y'all can tell by the title. You understand? We're gonna get into who you should be serving. You understand? The title of the class is "Thou shalt have no other gods but the Lord." You understand? If y'all got any questions, preferably on topic. If not, you understand, bring any questions, but just go ahead and put it in the chat for me, Baba Kashar. Matam Ya, Yaba Shema Shabrakata, the water for tapping in. Nazamana, the water sis for tapping in. Yao Shamar Lataba Shema Yao Shah sis. You understand? Actually, you got any questions? All right, let me ask you a question then. What does it mean to serve another God? Hold on, Salaki, this shit tripping. Go ahead, Salaki.
To serve another God is to pray to idols, to have a culture that revolves around just that, doing anything outside of doing the law, statutes, and commandments, really.
Damn right. I'll give you a hand for that. Understand? To serve another God, young man DK, Yabba Shemal Shabrakatah, the water for tapping in. To serve another God essentially is to do contrary to what the Lord tells us to do. You understand? Today, as far as Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, give me a way how we serve other gods, or a few ways.
A few ways that we serve other gods, we celebrate, people in the world celebrate holidays, pagan holidays, such as Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. What else?
Absolutely correct. Salaki, give me
Have Buddha chains on their neck.
all that. You understand? Give me Amos 5:21. Precious, y'all Shamar Lataba Shemal Shah, sister, water for tapping in, both of y'all. My Amos 5:21. Matamya, you absolutely right. Transgressions of the law, stupid idols or statues, all of that is correct. Whenever you're ready.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
I despise your feast days.
Right. The Lord says he despises the feast days that Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians choose to celebrate. You understand? He didn't say he hate and despise his feast days. You understand? The Lord loves Passover. The Lord loves the Day of Atonement. You understand? The Feast of Hanukkah, which is coming up December the 3rd. You understand? Get a Lord a hand for that. You understand? We're going to go over the history of them powerful brothers, the Maccabees, going to war with the Greeks. You understand? The Lord loves the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of First Fruits, so forth and so on. But he hates and despises our feast days, the feast days that we choose for ourselves. You understand? Hold on, Salaki. Hey, Shalom, brother.
Shalom, what up?
In the middle of this class right now. You got YouTube?
Yes.
Yep. Go tap in to either ISUPK Oakland or ISUPK Sacramento. But I'm live right now. If you got any questions, put them in the chat.
You gonna see me? I'm on the yard.
Oh yeah, the water.
You said hold on. Oakland or San Francisco?
Sacramento. ISUPK Oakland or ISUPK Sacramento. Go to ISUPK Sacramento. It's gonna be a red and white logo.
All right, Sacramento, got you.
Yep, the water.
Water.
All right. Salakia. Read that from the top.
I despise your feast days, and I will not kneel in your solemn assembly.
Right. The Lord is not with us at these Thanksgiving parties. You understand? Like the Lord don't. The Lord said burning clean animals, you understand, or sacrificing clean animals is a sweet savor to him. You understand? He loves the smell of that Passover lamb in the fourth dimension when we getting down with the brothers and celebrating the Lord's Passover, which, by the way, is April 4th, 2026, being held down there in Houston, Texas. Big shout out to Captain 13,000 Yatazak, you understand, who's going to be hosting the whole nation, you understand, of course, sanctioned by Commander General Yohana, so we can do our thing, you understand, and celebrate the Lord's Passover and not our own feast days, you understand? Was that it on that? No. You understand? Give me Jeremiah 10:1. You understand? Because you mentioned these holidays that we celebrate. You understand? The Lord despises these holidays because he didn't sanction these holidays. You understand? Matter of fact, hold that. Give me I got a perfect precept for that. Give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 7. You understand? Why you looking for that in the Apocrypha? Why you looking for that? Matam Yah got a question. Salaki, I have this question. It's out of topic. If I may, why is it that Yahushua walked in Egypt? Did not God destroy Egypt long before Yahushua walked the earth? Matam Yah, no. When you look at, okay, it's not really a short answer for this, but I'm gonna break it down for you as quick as I can for time's sake, right? When you look at the history of the Maccabees, right? The Greeks took over. Okay, when you go back to Exodus, right? Egypt was not destroyed as a whole. You understand? Pharaoh's army was destroyed, but he just killed all of the firstborn sons. You understand? Or unalived all of the firstborn sons and unalived the army of Pharaoh. You understand? But he didn't do away with the whole Egypt. You understand? Before Christ was born. That's the misconception that a lot of people have. You understand? But the reason why Christ had went to Egypt, you understand, is because when you look at the history of the Maccabees and us going to war with the Greeks actually took over Egypt, you understand, from the physical ethnic Egyptians, you understand? And Alexander, right? He had a city, you understand? The capital city of his empire was in Egypt. It was called Alexandria. You understand? But Alexandria was essentially like a New York, you understand? Or it was like a big major city where there was a lot of schools, colleges, you understand? And as well as it was a large population of Israelites that lived in Egypt around that time because of the conquering of Egypt from the Greeks. You understand? One of our high priests, I believe his name was Onias. You understand? He actually fled to Egypt, you understand, to the city of Alexandria. And a lot of our written records were actually down there. This is why you can find a Greek Bible called the Septuagint. You understand? That's down that was down there, found in Egypt. You understand? Because a lot of our people during the Hellenization period actually learned the customs of the Greeks, and Egypt, Alexandria being a capital city of the Greeks at that time, with Alexander's namesake on it, they had a whole bunch of knowledge and history about the children of Israel in the Greek language or in the Greek tongue. But that's why Christ was down there in Egypt, because it was a large population of Israelites out there. The Lord didn't all the way do away with Egypt. He just got rid of their firstborn sons. You understand? Of course, some of them perished with the plagues and all of that. And then ultimately, the Lord dismantled their army that was coming after us, trying to escape from out of the slavery that we were serving in Egypt. But Christ was in Egypt, you understand, because, excuse me, it was a large population of Israelites there. I hope that answered your question, Matam Yah. If you got any more, just keep coming with them. Salakia. What I tell you, get Ecclesiasticus 33. Yeah, give me Ecclesiasticus 33 and 7. Most High in Christ, Matam Yah.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33 and verse 7.
Salakia, let me get there with you real quick. Then after that, we're going to go back to Jeremiah. $33 and 7. Go ahead.
Why doth one day excel another?
Why doth one day excel another? Why do you choose to celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, your goddamn birthday? You understand? Who made that a day that is supposed to be over another day, or that is supposed to excel? You understand the importance of all the rest of the days? You understand? Keep going.
When as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, read that again from the top.
Why does one day excel another?
Mm-hmm.
When as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun.
Right. You understand? Every day is the goddamn same. You understand? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All of that is the same, except, keep going.
Verse 8, by the knowledge of the Lord, they were distinguished, and he altered seasons and feasts.
Right. Now, according to us and our minds, you understand, every day is the goddamn same. You understand? But the Lord divided these days, made these different seasons. You understand? Gave you a feast day to celebrate on whatever day the Day of Atonement falls on, or whatever day the Passover falls on. The Lord made these certain days a day, you understand, to be reverenced or celebrated on. You understand? Not man. Continue.
Verse 9. Some of them hath he made high days,
Mm-hmm.
and hallowed them.
Right. The Lord didn't make Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter a high holy day. You understand? That's what it means to have a high day that's hallowed. You understand? Or a very important day that's separate or sacred. You understand? Christmas is just any other day. December 25th is just any other day in our culture. You understand? But I'm gonna get into a little bit why these people celebrate these days from these other people in their cultures. Keep going.
And some of them hath he made ordinary days.
And some of them he made ordinary days. You understand? You got the Passover, the Feast of Dedication. You understand? The Feast of Tabernacles. All of these are high hallowed days. You understand? But Tuesday is just Tuesday. December 25th is just December 25th. You understand? February 14th is just February 14th. The Lord never gave us a damn day to celebrate on February 14th. You understand? And when you go into the calendars and all of this type of stuff, us as Israelites, we understand that every day, every month is 30 days. You understand? But this Gregorian calendar that we live by up under this goddamn oppressor, you understand? None of these so-called holidays are supposed to fall on the same goddamn day. Like every year you have, December 25th. You understand? It's Christmas every year. You understand? But our Passover is not always April 4th. It's not always March 29th. You understand? Around that time. You feel me? The reason why is because our seasons don't come from the Gregorian calendar like the oppressor. Our seasons come straight from the Lord. So we don't have a calendar per se like the oppressor has his calendar. You understand? Now, when you read in the Bible, the third month of the 50th day. Yeah, we would have certain set days to celebrate because all of our days would line up at the same damn time. You understand? It's really 360 days in a year. You understand? But of course, your oppressor, him being the devil that the Bible speaks of, one year you got 365 days, another year you got 364 days. You understand? Which show you how off the oppressor is. But read verse 9 from the top again.
Some of them hath he made high days and hallowed them.
Right.
And some of them hath he made ordinary days.
Right. The Lord made some high days and hallowed them. And then you have other ordinary days. You understand? Give me Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. Yep. Jeremiah 10 and 1.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Hold on, Salakia. Salakia, so there's no biblical calendar. Not okay. The way that we put together these high holy days, you understand? I believe General Haas is in charge of that with Commanding General Yohanan. They understand the biblical calendar. Is there a biblical calendar? Absolutely. You understand? When you read throughout the scriptures, you see the months, you see the years, the days, all of this type of stuff. You understand? There's absolutely a biblical calendar. Can I break down a biblical calendar for you? Nah, that's not my gift. You understand? The Lord ain't blessed me with being able to break down the high holy days, how Commander General Yohanan and General Haas does. But there's absolutely a biblical calendar. You understand? Yahweh Shemar Lataba Hashem Shah, sister, water for tapping in. Read that from the top, Salaki.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Listen to the Lord, O house of Israel, you family of Israelites. Keep going.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right. Learn not the way of the heathen and don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. Do you know what it means to be dismayed at the signs of heaven?
Like how the Greeks talk about the zodiac.
Yeah, absolutely. You understand? Absolutely. The Orion's belt and all of this type of stuff that's going on in the constellations, you understand? And worshiping the constellations, because that's exactly what zodiac signs is about. It's about worshiping heaven, you understand? Or not worshiping heaven, but worshiping the signs that you see in heaven. You understand? That's what it means to be dismayed by them. You understand? To be in awe of them. You understand? To put yourself in a position that you looking at a goddamn star, the sun and the moon, you understand, and worshiping the creation, but not the creator. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 3.
Hold on, Salaki. Read verse 2 again, Salaki.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. We're not supposed to be doing what the rest of these nations do. You understand? It's a custom of the East Indians to smoke weed. You understand? To wear dreadlocks. We ain't supposed to learn their ways. It's a custom to be a gangster and a murderer of the white man. You understand? We ain't supposed to learn their ways. Keep going.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right, keep going.
Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
For the customs of the people are vain. These people do a whole bunch of nonsense for no goddamn reason. You understand? If you in the world and you got an Asian friend, you know damn well in their house, in that big house that they own because their parents are oppressing blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You understand? They got a picture of some great-great-grandfather and great-great-grandmother on the damn wall. And it's a damn rack sitting right there, and they put a plate of food on that rack every damn night when the family eat dinner, just to feed their ancestors. That is crazy, but they really do this. You understand? It's vain. It's nonsense. This old ass man and this old ass lady been dead for 30 goddamn years. They put the plate up. My rib asked me a question. This shit was funny, right? My rib asked me a question. She said, when they do that, you understand, or when they put fruit out there to one of their idols, she said, do you think like when people come past it and take it, like the fruit or whatever they put out there to their idol, whether it be on their doorstep or whatever, imagine if somebody just comes and take it. She was like, do they really think like God has accepted that offering from them? And I just start thinking about that shit like, damn, if they do these people crazy as hell. You understand? Keep going.
So, for one cut a tree out of the forest,
Mm-hmm.
the work of the hands of the workmen is an act.
Right. So these heathens, they go to the forest and cut a tree. You understand? Right? Keep going.
They deck it with silver and gold.
Mm-hmm.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
Matam Yah, this is absolutely talking about a Christmas tree. You understand? Right? And the history of the Christmas tree comes from the Babylonians. You understand? Or your Cushites, the Nipsey Hussles of the world today, Tiffany Haddish, Haile Selassie. These people came up with these customs. You understand? I'm gonna give y'all a brief, quick history on Christmas. Right? They say Christmas is not in the Bible. This is absolutely Christmas right here in the Bible. You understand? But the Lord told us in the second verse, do not do this. You understand? This is Christmas in a nutshell. There's a guy named Nimrod, you understand, who was basically essentially the first king on the whole planet Earth. You understand? And what happened was Nimrod had a intimate relationship with his mother. You understand? One of the names that they called his mother was Ishtar. You understand? Which is the same as Easter. That's about his mother too. But Christmas is about Nimrod, right? So what happened was when Nimrod died, I believe Nimrod died in battle or something like that. You understand? She ended up having a child. You understand? I think they named this child Tammuz. You understand? Right? Now, what she did was she said that she got pregnant, you understand, by a higher power, which she got pregnant from sleeping with her son. You understand? And that her son was the incarnation, you understand, or not the incarnation, was the product of her sleeping with this higher power. And her son, Nimrod, his soul lived in the evergreen tree, right? So they made these people Ceramyces or Ishtar or Easter. This is the same person, you understand? She made the people of her nation go cut down this tree, this evergreen tree, put it in their house, deck it with gold and silver as offerings, right? So what she would do, she would come through your house with her men and see all of these offerings on these trees that you offering sacrifice to her son. You understand? She's essentially extorting and robbing her own people every year on December 25th. This was literally his birthday, right? So what happened was, if you didn't have any offerings on that tree, they'll cut your head off and put your head on the top of that tree. That's where the star comes from, on the Christmas tree. This is Christmas. That's the history of it. You understand? The Lord told us, do not do that. Keep going.
Verse 5.
So hold on. So I'm gonna sum it up. You got these people, they go cut a tree out of the forest and they come fasten it down. You know the little thing that's up under the tree that they got to keep right there so the tree can stand still. And then they deck it or decorate it with gold and silver. Now it's plastic, you understand? But back then it was actually real gold and silver because she was coming to collect. Now, in the same spirit of decorating that tree, you understand? Our brothers and sisters fall up under the culture of these heathens and do exactly what they did over 5,000 years ago. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not.
Right. This goddamn tree don't speak, but they worship in this tree. And she's saying, oh, this is the coronation this is the reincarnation of Nimrod. Keep going.
They must needs be born because they cannot go.
Right. They must needs be born. Man, you got to carry this goddamn idol. It can't walk by itself. It can't talk. Keep going.
Be not afraid of them,
Mm-hmm.
for they cannot do evil.
Right.
Neither also is it in them to do good.
Right. Be not afraid of them because they can't do evil. Neither is it in them to do good. You understand? Drop that. Give me, what is that? Ezekiel, the 8th chapter. Give me Ezekiel 8. Shalakia. Give me Ezekiel, start at the first chapter. I mean, Ezekiel started the first verse. Ezekiel 8:1. Salakia.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, and verse 1. And it came to pass in the 6th year, in the 6th month, in the 5th day of the month,
Mm-hmm.
as I sat in my house, and the elders of Judah sat before me,
Right.
that the hand of the Lord God fell upon, that fell there upon me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Ezekiel is having a vision. You understand? And he's sitting back, and the hand of the Lord fell upon him, meaning the Spirit of God came upon him. You understand? Keep going.
Then I beheld, and lo, a likeness as the appearance of fire,
Mm-hmm.
from the appearance of his loins, even downward, fire,
Mm-hmm.
and from his loins, even upward, as the appearance of brightness, as the color of amber.
What is Ezekiel seeing right now?
Vision of Christ.
No, that's an angel. You understand? Ezekiel is looking. Read that again.
Then I beheld, and lo, a likeness as the appearance of fire,
Mm-hmm.
from the appearance of his loins, even downward,
Mm-hmm.
fire, and from his loins, even upward, as the appearance of brightness, as the color of amber.
Right. So Ezekiel is seeing some crazy type of being. This ain't no white baby looking angel with a damn diaper on, nigga with wings. You understand? Ezekiel's seeing some scary stuff right now. Keep going.
Verse 3.
Not a chariot, my y'all. This an angel. Remember, it said from the appearance of his loins, even downward, fire. You understand? Keep going. Read that.
And he put forth the form of an hand, and took me by a lock of my head.
Right. He put forth the form of a hand and took him by a braid. He took one of his braids and was like, hey, bro, check it out. Keep going.
And the Spirit lifted me up between the earth and the heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and brought me in the vision of God to Jerusalem,
Mm-hmm.
and the door of the inner gate that looked toward the north.
Hold on. It said, and brought me in the visions of God to Jerusalem. He's able to understand what the Lord is understanding about what the children of Israel are doing. Watch this. It's crazy. Keep going.
There was the seat of an image of jealousy, which provoketh to jealousy.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And behold, the glory of the God of Israel was there, according to the vision that I saw in the plain.
Mm-hmm. See, he said it was the seat of the image of jealousy, which provoketh to jealousy. You understand? The Lord is a jealous God. He said, you shall have no other gods but me. I'm a jealous God. Can you imagine what you about to see? What Ezekiel is about to show you some wild stuff. But we live in America, So when I break this down, you're going to be like, get the hell out of here. Niggas been doing. Watch, keep going.
And behold, the glory of God of Israel was there according to the vision that I saw in the plain.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said unto me, Son of man, lift up thine eyes now the way toward the north.
Mm-hmm.
So I lifted up mine eyes toward the north, and behold, northward at the gate of the altar, this image of jealousy in the entry.
Mm-hmm.
He said furthermore unto me, Son of man, seest thou what they do?
He said, Son of man, you see what these niggas is in here doing? He's showing them the temple. Look at what they doing up in there. Keep going.
Even the great abominations that the house of Israel committed here,
Mm-hmm.
that I should go far off from my sanctuary. Return thee yet again.
Nah, read that again. Read like when you see them question marks at the end of that, read it like the angel of the Lord is asking Ezekiel a question. Read that again. Read 6 from the top.
He said furthermore unto me, Son of man, seest thou what they do? Even the great abominations that the house of Israel committeth here, that I should go afar off from my sanctuary?
Mm-hmm.
Return thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations.
He like, look at this wild stuff that these niggas is doing. And I'm supposed to leave my sanctuary? The Lord mad right now. Like, imagine you got children, right? And you walk in your house and you told them to clean up this goddamn house, right? And you walk in there and you see nothing's done that you told them to do. And you walk up to your kids like, nigga, I told y'all to clean up this house. Oh, I'm just supposed to sit up in this motherfucker and be uncomfortable? Okay, bet. The Lord, man, keep going. Salaki.
And he brought me to the door of the court. And when I looked, behold, a hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. He brought him to the door of the court. He brought him to the temple. You understand? He brought him to the courtyard of the temple. And while he's in the courtyard of the temple, it's a hole in the wall. He's about to be able to look through this hole in the wall to see what's going on in the temple. Keep going.
Then said he unto me, Son of man, dig now in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had digged in the wall, behold, a door.
Right.
And he said unto me, Go in, and behold, the wicked abominations they do here.
He said, go up in there and go see what these niggas is in there doing in my temple, in my sanctuary. Keep going.
So they went in and saw, and behold, every form of creeping thing and abominable beast, and all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about.
What? Read that again.
So I went in and saw, behold, every form of creeping things and abominable beasts.
Every form of creeping thing and abominable beast. What is Ezekiel looking at?
He's seeing niggas like eat pork in the temple.
This nigga seeing seafood boils. You understand? He's seeing spare ribs. He's seeing all type of stuff that would defile us as a people and defile our temple. Not only is he seeing these abominable things, but they're sacrificing it to idols. Keep going. He's essentially looking at Christmas and Thanksgiving in the temple right now. Keep going.
And all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about.
Mm-hmm. And all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about. They got, of course, we not worshiping this in our temple, you understand? But imagine this is the calf from the wilderness. It's right there on the wall. This nigga's praying to it. This lion right here. It's a shrine with the lion. This is all on the walls of the temple. And niggas just worship, praying to it. Oh, you're my God. You're sacrificing pigs, lobsters, all type of stuff. You understand? Niggas probably in there eating monkeys. Just whatever. You understand? Keep going.
And there stood before them 70 men of the ancient of the house of Israel.
70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel. It's old ass niggas doing this. It's deacon. You understand? Salaki. What does Proverbs say not to answer a fool? And then it says answer a fool. Matam Yah, you got to pull the scripture for me. But we seeing pull the scripture for me and then put it in the chat, Matam Yah. But we seeing Ezekiel is seeing the elders of the nation of Israel, the ones, and these ain't just old fools. I mean, of course they old fools. These niggas is dummies. But these are people with high reputations in the nation. These is people that got influence over the nation. Keep going. Middle of 11.
And in the midst of them, Jazaniah, the son of Japhan.
Right. Not the Zai. Eddie Long is in the building. You understand? Most High in Christ, my nigga, Yahweh Shemel Shabrakatah. You understand? TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar. All these, you understand? These niggas is in the building. And nigga, barbecuing ribs, having seafood boils. You understand? Keep going.
With every man his censer in his hand. And a thick cloud of incense went up.
Right. Every man with his censer in his hand. You understand? They are like we just burning incense because it smell good. They're literally burning incense and sacrificing animals to these damn statues. Keep going.
Then said unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark? Every man in the chambers of his imagery. For they say, the Lord seeth us not. The Lord hath forsaken the earth.
Right. These dumb Negroes is in there doing all type of abominations. You understand? Oh, the Lord don't see us. And essentially, they not really saying this. Essentially, they just don't give a damn. They don't care to serve the Lord. You understand? Keep going. Verse 13.
He said also unto me, turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do.
Check it out one more time, and you're gonna see some more foul stuff that these Negroes is doing. Keep going.
Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north.
Right.
And behold, there sat a woman weeping for Tammuz.
There sat a woman weeping for Tammuz. Remember, we just read in Jeremiah the 10th chapter, and I broke it down. Tammuz is the son of Nimrod and Ishtar or Semiramis. I forget how you pronounce her name, but this is their son. You understand? There is sisters weeping for him, like how it's the same thing as Christians saying Christ is God. This is a little boy that has a mother from a virgin birth, so to speak. When we know she had relations with her son, well, this dude Tammuz, our sisters is weeping for him in the Lord's temple. You understand? Keep going. So this is Easter. This Easter. We literally looking at the holidays that our people celebrate today, but it was just called by a different name. Keep going.
Then said he unto me, hast thou seen this,
Mm.
O son of man?
Mm.
Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations than these.
You're going to see more abominations than this. Keep going.
And he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house,
Mhm.
and behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men, and with their backs toward the temple of the Lord,
Mhm.
and their faces toward the east, and they worship the sun toward the east.
Right. So now you got brothers and sisters sacrificing to idols, sacrificing abomination to idols in the temple, burning censers to these idols. You got sisters crying on the porch for Talmuds. You got niggas in the inner court with their hands up to the sky, worshiping the sun. It's all type of wild stuff going on. You understand? This is exactly what was going on when Moses went up into the mountain. He came down, and the children of Israel made a calf of gold to be our God, because we ain't know what we didn't know how to be patient and wait. You understand? For Moses to come back and give us word on what to do. You understand? You got all of this type of stuff going on right now during the time of Ezekiel. Keep going.
Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man?
Mm.
Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they committed here?
Right. You see what these niggas is doing? This ain't nothing small that they doing. These bruh, the children of Israel is out of pocket. That's what the Lord's saying. The Lord's saying, man, I'm about ready to get rid of some niggas. Keep going.
For they have filled the land with violence.
They have did what?
They have filled the land with violence.
Uh-huh.
And they have returned to provoke me to anger.
Mm-hmm.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They put the branch to their nose. Ashiar, what that mean? They were smoking weed. Brother, hand. You understand? They put the branch to their nose. Right now, you got young brothers that roll up weed in backwoods. What the hell is a backwood? A branch. You understand? What is the weed? It's a branch. Same thing with cigarettes. You understand? And they putting it right to their nose. Same thing. You understand? As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say this because this ain't the school stance, because this is a precept about smoking weed. But you put the branch to your nose, where you think coke come from? It comes from a damn leaf. They probably was very well snorting powder too. I'm just saying. We don't know the school stance on that yet. I'm gonna have to holler at General Muhammad to see if I can go on ahead and throw that up in there. You feel me? But niggas was getting high, bro. Eating abominations. You understand? Celebrating stuff that the Lord don't want us to celebrate. That's what brothers and sisters is about to do next Thursday. Everybody favorite cousin finna go ahead. Come on.
Like, just to add on to that, I didn't know this, but the real definition of a fag is a fix, and they call fags cigarettes in certain places.
Are you serious? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like cigarette, stick, branch. That's kind of wild.
That's wild. You understand? That's wild. That's wild.
Wow. You put the branch to your nose, crazy.
Putting the fag to your nose. It's wild. Oh man, I hope we don't get flagged for that. It's wild. All right, keep going. Read verse 18.
Verse 18. Therefore, I will also deal in fury. Mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. And though they cry in mine ears with a loud voice, yet I will not hear them.
Right. The Lord mad. He said, look, I'm about to destroy these people. You understand? I'm not gonna have no pity on them. And they gonna cry in my ears. They gonna pray to me night and day. You understand? But I'm not gonna have no mercy on them. You understand? I will not hear them. That's how the Lord get down, you understand, when it comes to us serving these other gods. And it's essentially the same thing as today. No wonder why our people are getting slaughtered, mowed down in the streets by racist police officers. You understand? Every time you look on the news, somebody else is dead in the nation of Israel. You understand? Whether it be a person of old or a child that's young. You understand? And we praying day and night. But the Lord ain't hearing us. Oh, he hears us in his ISUBK. You understand? Because we keep these law, statutes, and commandments. Niggas ain't running around here doing what people in the world do. That's why the things that go on in the world, we don't, of course, we sympathize with what goes on with our people day to day. You understand? But here in the ISUBK, Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua, we're not subject unto the same fate as people outside of these walls. Right. Even these fake Israelites. These fake Israelites, bro, they literally think that they serving the Lord wholeheartedly. But you see what keep going on with them. You got brothers and sisters that get unalived in they so-called camps. You understand? And the folliness just never ends. You understand? Salakia. Give me Proverbs 26, 4 and 5. Matam Yah want to break down to this. Salakia. Yeah, kind of.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse 4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Verse 5. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit.
Answer not. Go. Start at verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 1. As snow in summer and as rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool.
Right. So you understand, you're not finna get no damn snow in the summer, and you're not finna get no rain during harvest time. It's not gonna happen. You understand? You should not honor a fool. That shouldn't happen either. Keep going.
As the bird by wandering, and as the swallow by flying, so the curse causeless shall not come.
Hold on, Salakia. Read that again.
Salakia. As the bird by wandering, and as the swallow by flying, so the curse causeless shall not come.
The bird by wandering, as the swallow by flying, so the curse causeless shall not come. I can't jog my memory on that. Skip that verse and go to verse 3.
A whip for the horse, a whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back.
Right. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back. This is like how you keep certain things in check or in order. You understand? You need a whip for a horse to keep him doing what you want him to do while you're riding it. You understand? The bridle for the ass. I believe Google that word bridle for me. Matter of fact, Salakia. Yeah, Google it for me real quick. Oh, the thing. Okay, I kind of knew what that was. It's called something else on the horse, but it's the same thing for a horse. But Same thing, like when you riding a donkey, you understand? You got that bridle in his mouth, you understand, to be able to move it around, tell him to stop when you stop, you understand? He go, all that type of stuff. Keep going.
Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit.
Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly. Let's see. Answer not a fool according to his folly. Answer not a fool according to his folly. Oh, Salaki. Go ahead.
If I was to give a shot at this, sir, if I may,
go ahead.
Is this kind of speaking on how when the Sadducees and Pharisees would question Christ, trying to get him to slip up and say certain things, he would answer them according to how they would be, like he would kind of answer the question with the question, according to like how they would be kind of coming up to him, trying to catch him in, I don't know, something like that's lawful or something.
That brother hand, right. You understand? Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Right. If a nigga come up to you and ask you a dumbass question, you understand, and you don't answer him like how he wanted you to respond, or you do answer him like he wanted you to respond, you just as dumb as he is. Keep going. But yeah, that's absolutely correct. The water for helping me jog my memory on that too. So Matam Yah, read that again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse 4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him.
Right. If somebody come up to you and ask you a dumbass question, you understand, you damn near gotta offend him. Right? Don't answer him in the same fashion that he wanted you to answer him. Like and that was a perfect example that you gave. The Sadducees and Pharisees was like, what's the most important law? You understand? They thought Christ was just gonna say one law. Be like, okay, love your neighbor as you love yourself, love the Most High God. I'm paraphrasing, you understand? With all your heart and soul. That the second is like unto it, meaning this shit is one and the same, you understand? And Salaki, I'm paraphrasing, but he said the second is like unto it, right? Salaki, that just threw me off. The second is like unto it, you feel me? Christ didn't say, like, these niggas is ignorant. They dumb. They don't know what Christ know. So instead of Christ being like, yeah, man, you shouldn't kill or you shouldn't steal, Christ looked at them niggas and cut them niggas. Not on no answering them according to what they want him to answer to. He answered them not according to their dumbness or to their folly or to they according to how they living. You understand? He answered them with wisdom, right? Keep going. I mean, go ahead. It's like
kind of like the showbread type of
that too. Kind like the showbread precept, as well as corn, when he was talking about the corn on the Sabbath. You understand? That's excellent. Matam Yah said, does it mean like don't listen to JCat question? Nah, it's not don't listen to somebody's question, but don't answer them according to their dumbness. You understand? You got to be seasoned and your approach when somebody asks you something that's retarded. Don't stoop to their level of they understanding of whatever the hell they ask you. You understand? You got to be always apt to teach. Salaki, read the next verse.
Verse 5. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit.
Read that again.
Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit.
Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. You understand? If you answer a nigga to his own folly or to his own dumbass understanding, then he gonna be looking at you like, yeah, I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, I knew I was smarter than this nigga. That's what the Sadducees and Pharisees would essentially done. Of course, they were gonna try to get Christ killed, but at the same time, they was gonna be like, yeah, we knew better than that. You understand? Oh, Most High Christ, Matam Yad, Salaki. What was we just talking about? We was in Ezekiel. Did you read that last verse? Oh yeah, you did read the last verse. Salaki, you could drop that. Give me Salaki. Give me Galatians 5:19. So I can start at verse 18. Mm-hmm. 5:18.
The book of Galatians chapter 5 and verse 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Break that down for me, Ashiar. What does it mean to be led of the Spirit and it's making you not under the law?
Like the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law.
Nah. Read that again.
But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
If ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. What that mean? What does it mean to be of the Spirit? Okay. To be led of the Spirit is to have the Spirit of the Most High. If you led of the Spirit of the Most High, you're going to do the Lord's will. That's what I meant to say. To do the Lord's will is to be led of the Spirit. You understand? So if you led of the Spirit or if you do the Lord's will, then you're not under the law. What does it mean to not be under the law in that context?
In this context, it means like you embody the law. Like you basically are to do the Lord's will. Like you embody the law. It's not like it's not something you do. I guess it's just something that is part of it.
No, it is what like to do the law. That you have to do the law. It's something you do. I'm gonna give it to you for time's sake. If you are led by the Spirit of the Lord, then you're not under subjection of what happens to you if you don't do according to the Lord's will, according to the law. Meaning, if I'm led by the Spirit of the Lord, I'm not going to commit adultery, so I can't be stoned for committing adultery. If I'm led of the Spirit of the law, I'm not going to worship another God because, if I'm led of the Spirit of the law, I'm not going to be stoned for worshiping another God because I'm not going to worship another God. You understand? To be under the law is to be under arrest or to have charges brought upon you to where you can suffer the punishment of the law. That's what it means to be under the law. Christians don't get that when they say, oh, we not under the law. Yeah, you're not under the law. That don't mean you don't have to keep it. You understand? Paul said, I'm paraphrasing, since we have grace, should we sin? God forbid. He like, hell no, we shouldn't sin. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
The what?
Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
The works of the flesh are manifest. Keep going.
Which are these?
These are the works of the flesh that are manifest. You understand? Keep going.
Adultery,
Uh-huh.
fornication,
Right?
uncleanliness,
Uh-huh.
lasciviousness.
No, lasciviousness, meaning to be a sexual deviant. You understand? Right? These are the works of the flesh, right? Basically, this is how you know a person is a lustful human being. You understand? Adultery, you understand? Somebody that commits adultery or does fornication, unlawful sex acts, uncleanness, you understand, which is it's to be unclean it's a few things that'll make you unclean. You understand? The dietary law, you understand? Sleeping with whores and contracting diseases and things of that nature. To be unclean in spirit, meaning you don't keep the law. You understand? To be a drug dealer is to be unclean. Like anything that's contrary to keeping the law is uncleanness. Keep going.
Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance.
Read that again.
Variance.
Read 20 again.
Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred,
right?
Variance, emulations, wrath,
right?
Strife, seditions, heresy,
right?
Envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
Now, everything that you just read, you understand, that can prevent you from receiving the kingdom of God. Can you sum all of that up in one word? Everything you just read, sum it up in one word. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. We in the truth, right? Now sum all of this up in one word.
Enemy?
No. Where can you find all of these things at?
The world.
Okay, in the world, but sum it up in one word. Think blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. You find all of these things that are against God. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, wrath, strife, heresies, adultery, lasciviousness, fornication. Where you find all of that at? You right, but our people not only in America. You find this in Haiti, Puerto Rico. Well, Puerto Rico is America, Slovakia. You understand? Trinidad and Tobago, the Dominican Republic. You find all of these things, and what do we all have in common in all of these damn lands outside of the truth? Yeah. I give it to you. Christianity. Or he could have said the church. I don't give a damn if you go to Catholic church, Baptist church, you're I don't know if too many people of our people's goddamn Mormons, but they do all of this stuff in Christianity as a whole. You understand? Christianity is the worshiping of another God besides the Most High God. You understand? Salakia. Matam Yah got a question. Salakia, who are the Philistines today? Philistines and Gomer today? Google doesn't give a direct answer. I believe Gomer is I forgot to call you back last week, Matam Yah, to give you that breakdown, but I'm gonna call you for sure when I get done with class. But I want to say Gomer is Turkey, I believe. I'm not sure. I think Gomer is as a matter of fact, hold on, Salakia. The Philistines are, damn, who were the Philistines today? The Philistines are the South Africans. Nelson Mandela. You understand? All of them people, right? Hold on, Salakia. Gomer is Salakia. What is that right there? Yeah, I'm excuse me. I'm gonna have to get the breakdown. I want to say Gomer is probably the French. DK, you might be right. I think DK is right. I think it's the French. You might be right on that, DK. Let me see. Hold on, Salakia. Yeah, I believe DK is correct. The French. Yep, DK is correct. Most High Christ. Yes, the French. Yep, that is correct. Go ahead. Salakia.
In verse 20, when it says things like words like hatred and wrath, what are some like you said about the people or Christians that would say like, oh, it's a sin to hate?
It's a sin to hate
God. Like I hate all the person.
Right.
When like a Christian will pull this and be like, oh, it's a sin to hate or wrath is a sin.
So let me you saying what precepts can you pull to show that it's not unlawful to hate? Romans 9:13. For Jacob have I loved. Hold on, Salaki, pull that. Whenever you're ready.
Romans 9, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right. That's the Lord right there. Hold on. Malachi 1 and 2.
Book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Right.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Mm-hmm.
Said the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I loved Jacob and Esau, and I hated Esau.
And he what?
And I hated Esau.
Right. The Lord hated Esau. Give me Psalms 130, 139 and 22. We just read earlier in the class, Amos 5 and 21, the Lord hates, he despises your feast days. You understand?
Psalms 139, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them with a perfect hatred.
This King David talking about his oppressors. He hate them with a perfect hatred. You understand? That's what it's talking about. You understand? Salaki, not that's what it's talking about, but those is precepts to show you, you understand, that it's okay to hate. Matter of fact, Salaki, give me Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. Are you? Yeah. Give me Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. Right.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
A time to love and a time to hate.
What?
A time to love and a time to hate.
I guess the Christians don't read the Old Testament. The time to love and the time to hate. You understand? Time to love and a time to hate. Right? Give me Salakia. Read that again.
A time to love and a time to hate.
A time to love and a time to hate. You understand? You're supposed to absolutely hate somebody who defiles your child. You're not supposed to love a damn a PDF. You understand? You're not supposed to love a drug dealer in your damn neighborhood who is selling drugs to your mama. You're not supposed to love your damn Christian pastor who flooding the neighborhood with lies and exploiting us and extorting us. You understand that your granny been giving this dude money for 30 goddamn years and you can't pay your damn rent. You ain't supposed to love him. You understand? But give me Leviticus 19 and 17.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Right. When we was just reading, what was that scripture that we was reading? Galatians 5. When we was just reading Galatians, the 5th chapter, when it talk about that hate, that strife, that wrath, this is talking about us having hate, strife, and wrath for our own brothers and sisters, for our own people. That's what the Lord ain't with you hating. You understand? The Lord don't want you to love your goddamn oppressor. The Lord don't want you to love your enemy. The Lord wants you to hate and despise your enemy because they're his enemies and he hates them as well. You understand? Give me Exodus 20 and 3, and then I'm gonna end it after this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt have no other God before me.
You shall not have no other gods before the Lord. Keep going.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image
Mhm.
or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath,
Mhm.
or that is in the water under the earth.
Right.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them,
Right.
nor serve them.
Right.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Right. The Lord, our God, is a jealous God. He don't want you bowing down to no goddamn gold statue how we did in the land of Egypt. You understand? He don't want you worshiping your goddamn oppressor or white Jesus. He's jealous. The Lord said, nigga, I need my credit. You understand? I've done so much on this damn earth. You supposed to worship me and only me. You understand? Imagine your father, you understand? Your mother and your father split up, and she get a new man, and you start calling that nigga daddy. But your father, your physical father, been in your life. You understand, since you was born, and you start calling him father. You know how mad your daddy is gonna be at you. Well, that's how the Lord get in, and the Lord ain't finna come down here and hug us and tell us that we doing wrong or we offended him. Nah, you worship another God if you want to for long enough. The Lord is gonna unalive you. Keep going.
Visiting the iniquity of their fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Right. That's why we served out slavery in America, because we paying for the sins of our forefathers, because we are our goddamn forefathers. Keep going.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Right. And that's what we doing here in the ISUBK. We trying to receive that mercy, you understand, by showing the Lord that we love him. You understand? By not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. By forsaking the ideology of being a goddamn American. By forsaking the ideology of coming together with all the rest of these heathen nations and following their customs. You understand? Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua for this truth. With that being said, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakathum to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Lathan Hashem Yahushua to the sisters. Keep the Lord's commandments. Forsake your enemy's lifestyle and his culture, and the Lord might have some mercy on you. Shalom.